Thank you for staying with us on The Explain. And it's now time for Power Talk to speak to the Chief Executive Officer of the Qona Sacco, CPA Joseph Njoroge. Congratulations for being the very first episode of the Power Talk in 2026. Let's get started. And why Qona, from Safaricom Limited to Qona? And how has that been?
Okay. Thank you, Sam, for having me in this very first edition of Power Talk this year. We started a Safaricom Sacco back in the year 2001. And when we were starting, the Sacco was for Safaricom employees then. Over the time, we were able to admit other organizations, particularly those that are technology-based. And eventually, we were able to admit even individual members, or what we call the open board. So we saw the need of having our own identity, because for 23 years, we were flying under the wings of a giant, that is Safaricom PLC. And therefore, we needed to have our own identity, simply because we had already now admitted members that were beyond Safaricom PLC. Right. And therefore, we wanted to create loyalty to our members, that everyone feels is part and parcel of the Sacco. Mm-hmm. And then we needed to grow in terms of attracting more members, because the name was somehow limiting, because I know quite a good number were feeling that the Sacco belongs solely to Safaricom employees. Right. And therefore, there was a barrier to entry. And therefore, the need, we needed to come to a new name that cuts across all the members of the Sacco. Hence now, even attracting the younger members, the Gen Zs, we just needed to change from Safaricom now to Qona. Mm-hmm. So
yes. How has that been since dropping that name to Qona?
To Qona, I would say the brand has been perceived very well. Members have embraced it. And we have seen real growth over the 1 year that we've treated as Qona. Yep. We've been able to attract new members. And in terms of growth, because what we've seen this year alone, because we rebranded in the year 2024, actually in November. Right. So 2025 was the first year that we traded as Qona. Mm. And we've seen marvelous growth in terms of financial performance, I would say in all aspects of the Sacco. Okay. Yes.
So let's get deeper into that. Your financial health and the performance, how would you describe it as you speak?
I would say it is good because last year, 2025, we closed at a total asset of 14.7 billion, with a loan book of 12.1 billion, and member deposits of 10.4 billion. Mm-hmm. If you compare the growth with 2024, for assets we attained a 14% growth. For loans we had an 18% growth. And even in income we were able to grow by over 14%. Right. And also we were able to grow in terms of membership. The loans that we dispersed in the year, this was the highest ever. We were able to disperse 8.1 billion. In terms of loans for the year 2025. So I would say the name, the rebranding has really worked, okay, and it has really boosted our business.
So what's the turnaround time when you're disbursing loans?
For a loan, we say is as soon as you apply. Our turnaround time is actually 1 day. Okay. For short-term loans, is less than an hour. And for long-term loans, we usually do between 1 and 2 days maximum. Apart from the long-term loans, that is maybe the mortgages that require a process of perfection, that one may take a few days because of the external parties that are involved. All right. But our turnaround time is very short. If you allow me, I would say we are a digital Sacco. Okay. What does that mean? We are a digital Sacco. We are paperless. Mm-hmm. From onboarding, once you want to join us as a member, you just follow a link or you follow the app. From the loan application, you don't have to fill any papers, no paperwork involved. All the way from, I said, from onboarding, a loan application, accessing your money, right, I think we are the only financial institution that is cashless. We don't handle physical cash, and we are able to serve our members. We only have one branch, and we are able to serve the members in the whole country. Okay. And we have a good number that is the diaspora. So all of them, they are able to access our services 24/7, wherever they are, any time of the day. So I would say we are at 24/7 Sacco, a digital first, fully computerized in all our operations. Okay. Yes.
You've mentioned about access to the diaspora. I mean, how would you describe that? Because ordinarily you'll find that in SACCOs, which are being regulated by the laws that are within the country, how does it work for people that are not in the country?
As I said, we are branchless. So a member in the diaspora is as good as a member who is here in Kenya. Because through digital channels, they're able to reach us, they're able to get our services. And thus, they don't feel that they are not part of the membership, or they don't feel that they need to send someone to the Sacco, maybe to transact on their behalf. Because the services are there at their doorstep. Okay. And even in the diaspora, because I know businesses in Kenya, we have the challenge of the timing differences. Since we are available all throughout, so they are still able to access the services. And that's why we have quite a good number spread all over all the continents who are our members, and they're able to access the services.
Okay. Yes. Talk to us about some of the products that you have, whether it's in savings or even loans that you disburse.
Thank you. I would like to speak about actually one product, which is Qona. We call it Qona with a K. The second name is Qona with a Q. Yep. And actually, this product inspired the name. It's a mobile loan where a member can access up to 500,000 through the mobile phone. No security, no paperwork involved. And you can get that loan, I would say, within the shortest time possible, depending on how fast your app is. Yeah. Because you only need to access your phone, go to the loan product, you select a price, you put the amount, and within a minute, the money is available in your M-Pesa wallet. So that is one of our flagship projects.
So when you say up to 500,000 shillings, is there a requirement on how much your savings should be?
Okay, we have a credit scoring matrix that looks at the credit history of the member, how much you have saved, how has been your the other loans that you've taken. Yep. And the maximum that you can get is the $500,000 I've talked about, which I believe in the market, that should be the highest amount that you can get. Yeah. And it's so convenient that you don't require to speak to anyone in the Sacco or call the Sacco. You do it conveniently from where you are. So that is one of our flagship projects. Then I would say we are also very much into mortgages. Okay. We were the first Sacco to do mortgages, internal mortgages, even before KMRC came, which we've now partnered. So far, we've been able to disburse over 3 billion in terms of mortgages. With 2025 alone, we did 1 billion in mortgages. That was about 93 mortgage accounts. And we are able to do both construction mortgages and also ready houses. Okay. For KMRC loans, we do have 10.5 million. That is the maximum amount that has been set by the KMRC. But internally, we are able to extend a mortgage of up to 100 million. You can access at 12% as cheap as that. Okay. So other products that we have, what we call the business loans, you can access up to 100 million with a repayment period of 96 months. I do here say that we are the cheapest. We offer the cheapest loans in the market because all our loans are 1% per month on reducing balance. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Yes. Now, talk to us about, because at the end of the day, you've said you've been in existence since 2001.
Yes.
How do you measure impact to your members, the communities, but also to the country at large?
Thank you. I would say we've had impact on all spheres of life, from how we've empowered members to fund education, fund housing, fund businesses. If you walk around almost in every town, you'll find a parcel of land bought through the Sacco, a house built through a loan from the Sacco, members driving cars that have been acquired through the Sacco. And if the members were to give testimony, we've really changed their lives. We've really transformed lives. And that is our mission, that we be able to build a community that is economically empowered through the provision of quality and affordable products. So I would say we are felt in every corner of the economy. I would say we are there.
Okay,
yes.
Made your contribution.
Yes.
Now, you will know that there has been some challenges when it comes to management of SACCOs in this country.
Correct.
And various government authorities reporting of challenges that are being investigated. How do you secure members' savings or deposits? And of course, even when you're issuing loans, that you ensure that you're saying it's digital, it's paperless, but how do you ensure that you don't suffer the risks of losing some of those resources? Okay,
thank you. For this, I would say for a SACCO or any financial institution to survive, it must have a good governance structure. In our SACCO, we've ensured that governance is on top, integrity all the way from the top to the bottom. The tone is the same, that we must act within integrity. So we make sure that our SACCO, our members' funds are secure. Our digital channels are very secure. Our infrastructure is also very secure, ensuring that even if we are digital, there will be no interference in terms of how we work. And in terms of the loans that we give, we ensure that we do proper vetting, proper appraisal, and also sensitize our members on the need to pay. We do a lot of member education forums. Actually, every month, every Wednesday of the month, we have an open members forum where we really educate our members about how to use the funds, how to access, and how to borrow and pay responsibly. Yes. Okay.
Finally, as you close, how, if a Kenyan is interested in joining, how do they do that, and why should they in the first place?
First of all, why Qona? I would say Qona, we are digital first, as I said. It's easy to transact. We are very open. We are very transparent. You'll find all our information about our loans, our products in all our social media pages. Our website is very, very interactive. You'll be able to get all what you need. In terms of the products that we offer, I said we offer the most affordable loans. All our loans are 1%, and we have some that are even below 1% per month. And the other thing is for those members who are interested in saving, we offer very competitive interest rates and dividend payments to our members. And we also ensure that your funds grow and your funds are secure. Okay. We also I would say we are very liquid. You don't have to queue to get a loan or have a waiting period. So anytime you need money, you're able to get it and access it.
CPA Joseph Njoroge, yes. Thank you so much for speaking to us. He's the Chief Executive Officer of Qona Sacco, which has rebranded late 2024, now calling themselves Qona Sacco. That's our time on Power Talk.
Thank you very much.